What's up, fellow YouTubers and YouTubers? This is DJKoASTA coming at you again with another video. This time something a little bit different. This has nothing to do with me DJing, karaokeing, or my Never Better project, NXB. This is something a little bit deeper, a little bit more personal. I've always been drawn to the synthesizer sound from Van Halen, specifically the synthesizer in Jump. For some reason, that synth intro always gets me pumped up. I don't care what kind of mood I'm in. Whenever I hear that come on, and I've got it in my playlist on regular rotation constantly, so I do hear it quite frequently, and I never get tired of that synthesizer sound. That. And I've recently done a little bit of research and found that the synthesizer that they actually used was the Oberheim OB-X, which apparently was standard back in the time when that song was recorded. I was born just around the time that that synthesizer started to become popular and started to become used. I was born in '83. That synthesizer was used for numerous recordings, but again, most famously by Van Halen for a few songs, including Jump and Dreams. If you're not familiar with those songs, check them out. They're worth listening to. They're just good, classic hard rock songs with amazing melodies and great lines. I'm not great at producing videos. Some of you may have known. My thing is music. I do the video thing to try to kind of put myself out there a little bit more, but I'm more comfortable when I'm playing music. And back to what this video is really about. I recently discovered that GForce Studios put out a VST based on and in collaboration with Oberheim to showcase that classic synthesizer. Now, when I bought the synth, I wasn't expecting to find the presets that I wanted, but what I also wasn't expecting was how easy it is to generate brand new presets and create your own sound with their interface. So one of the things that I was working on tonight was creating that classic synthesizer OBXA sound made famous in progressive rock and hard rock tunes from the 80s. Again, most famously by Van Halen. I also heard that Rush may have used similar sounds with their song Subdivisions, but here's kind of where I'm at with reproducing and recreating that classic OBXA hard rock synth sound. Again, I did use Van Halen as a prime example because I think more people are familiar with the synthesizers from Jump and Dreams than they would be from any Rush song. As great as Rush is, there's a lot of hate on them. People don't really pay attention to them. I don't get it, but that's their problem, not mine. So I'm not a piano player yet. I am trying to learn piano. My main instrument, if you don't know me, is the saxophone. Keys are kind of a new thing to me, but I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to get familiar with them, but this is kind of what I worked out for the main synth line from Van Halen's Jump with the sounds that I created through the Oberheim OB-X from GForce Studios. So here it goes. Anyway, that's kind of the basic sound that I generated, just messing with the controls that are available on the interface through the VST. I'm going to try to make this preset available for those of you who are trying to look for this kind of sound. I'm still new to how to do that, but I just kind of wanted to give you a sample of something that I was able to generate, and hopefully it'll inspire you. Music's always been my main love, my first passion. It's something that I'll always carry with me, and I love sharing that with other people. So I hope you enjoyed this short intro. I'm going to try to share a screenshot to this video as well, so you can kind of see the presets that I put on the screen, so you can kind of play with them yourself and see what kind of sounds you can generate. This has been another DJKoASTA production. Stay cool, stay musical. One love, y'all. Peace.